This is Ozzy323 and welcome to a different type of video. Basically what this video is showing what my computer build is going to be eventually. I'm not sure when I'll actually get this. And all I'm going to do at the moment is to describe why I've chosen these particular things. And you'll notice with the keyboard and mouse there isn't actually price on here. That's because of UK PC part picker doesn't actually sell them anymore, which is a bit annoying. But oh well, it just means I have to get it from Amazon, like I'm getting my monitor from Amazon and so on. Right, for the CPU I'm using the Haswell. The reason why I'm using the i5, not the i7, is because of all it seems to do is give you an extra 0.1 gigahertz and hyperthreading. Yes. But other than that, I can get rid of the 0.1 gigahertz by overclocking, which leads me onto my CPU cooler. I'm using the Corsair H80i because it's awesome. It's just awesome. The motherboard, I'm using the MSI Z87 G45 Gaming. The reason why I'm using this is it's in the middle of their three gaming motherboards. As one YouTuber who said it, it's the kind of the best bang for buck. Basically what I means it, if you want something very, very good, but not too expensive, the G45 is the one to get. Right, the memory, I'm using the Corsair Vengeance Pro 8GB, so on and so forth. I was thinking of going 4K, but I've got a price limit and it would have gone over. So I decided not to. Right, for my storage I'm using two things. One is a SanDisk 64 gigabyte SSD. The reason why I'm choosing to have an SSD is so I can basically put Windows 7 onto it and maybe even Steam and have everything in my 2 terabyte Seagate. Right, the video card. The MSI GeForce GTX 760 4GB twin Forza. I'm using this one because it's very good, and B, it kind of fits my kind of look which I was going for, which is a kind of black and red colour, but what if it was a different colour? I could just paint it, but take it apart and paint it and stuff like that. I'll try and send you a link to where I found out where you can paint it easily without breaking it, and disclaimer, if it breaks, not my fault. Yes. So the case is the C70 ATX mid tower Corsair again. I'm using a lot of Corsair, as it turns out. So the reason why I'm picking this, I can actually use this one, is that it looks awesome, and I like Corsair stuff, and as you can see here, it has like these slots at the back where you can put wires in, so it means wire management is actually easier than before. Although the main thing which I don't particularly like is these buttons. I would prefer them if they were slightly different, but it doesn't really matter at all. Right, the power supply is Corsair 750 what I believe I'm going to get the modular one, so I don't have like 5,000 wires just in the case leading to nowhere. So the optical drive, yes, I'm having an optical drive, but the reason why I'm using an optical drive is so I can listen to music and I can watch movies on my computer easily without having to do stuff and go downstairs. So the operating system is Windows 7. That's also another reason why I'm using the optical drive is so I can install it. Yes, I know you can install it by USB, but being as I currently have not done a build before, I would prefer just to go for the usual longer route. Right, the mouse is a K70. I may go for the K95. The reason why I'm picking the Corsair Vengeance K70 is I like the fact that you can do the backlit thing and you can change the colours and so on and so forth. And plus, I definitely think I am going to get a cherry red stuff switches and stuff like that because it means it's kind of like my laptop, although my laptop I believe isn't a mechanical keyboard whatsoever, but you hardly need to put any pressure on to actually push it down, and the reset button is actually very close. I'm using this one because it's, after having a look at everywhere, Razer and so on and so forth, I basically just asked some people on Steam. I'm offline at the moment, though, and a few recommended me a certain mouse, and some others recommended this mouse, and so on and so forth. But I believe that the Corsair M60 was the one which got recommended the most, and if not Heatban, in fact, recommended Corsair mouses because of he has a Corsair mouse himself. So I then went and had a look at Corsair, and I basically looked for one which was good, which they're all good, but the one at their top range, not the medium range. And how I decided which one to get, I went on Amazon and saw which one had the least bad reviews and a lot of good reviews. Right, that's everything on here. Yes, at the moment I'm using PC Part Picker. However, if I'm not actually logged in. But if I did log in, I would be able to see where it's getting it from. Like, all of these are basically from Amazon except for free and stuff like that. So I believe this just gets it from the cheapest place possible, which is interesting indeed. And I did actually test the difference from buying everything from overclockers, well, everything I could possibly, and from here, and it turned out that this was about 30 quid cheaper. Right, on to the monitor. I'm using the BenQ XL244020T monitor. The reason why I'm choosing this is I'll just show you how I decided it. As you can tell, there's a lot of stuff. So I basically clicked on the keywords which I wanted. Yes, height adjustable. Sure. Then I went to 24 to 25 inch, and I'm just going to get rid of that again. And it turned up with this. What I may do is have a look at certain stores and stuff like that, like PC World or Currys as it is now, and have a look if it's cheaper there or if this is cheaper and stuff like that. So with everything, the total cost is about £1,471. That's partly because of the webcam which I'm getting, which is about £40, and so on and so forth. Right, just to show you the 4K one which I was thinking of getting, which is a 4K monitor. The thing is with this 4K is it's not height adjustable, which I want one which is height adjustable, but it's very, very good. The problem is it's 60 Hz, and I would prefer something which has more Hz, like 120 Hz, and so on and so forth. However, this was the first monitor which I was having a look at. Yes, it's on sale, but I'm still going to stick with the BenQ. And as you can see, 240 Hz and height adjustable and so on and so forth, and handle there for carrying for LANs and stuff like that. It looked very, very good. However, the problem is with this is that yes, it's 240 Hz, but not many games run at 240 Hz at the moment. It's basically source games, but there's a lot of games out there, so yeah. And this monitor, the 240 Hz, it basically doesn't need this memory. However, the BenQ one doesn't. Yeah, I'm sticking with the BenQ one. Which, the funny thing is that the BenQ one is actually the one which Heatbuns got, which is a bit odd, even though I completely didn't realise. Ooh, I didn't realise that. It's 3D apparently. Okay. Although I may change some stuff, because I'm not actually sure when I'll get this. I'm just basically showing you what I'm planning to get, and no doubt if it does take a few years until a year, hopefully it doesn't, it may go down dramatically. So, like, for example, the video card may go down to 150, then I'll probably go for the 780, and so on. And goodbye. Please comment if you want to about this computer build and such, and you can actually comment on this particular website and build and so on. Is if you click here, comments, no comments, so yeah. I'm not entirely sure how you comment. You probably can easily comment, but I'm not logged in, and I'm not gonna log in for a while because I've got everything which I want in mind, and so on. So, see ya.